class for 7th standard. This chapter name is comparing quantities. Now we will continue this lesson. So last class I have explained how to find the percentage of numbers and how to convert decimal numbers into percentage and fractions into percentage. See, now we will do the remaining sums. See now, what is the question? Estimate what part of the figures is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. So what is the question? Estimate what part of the figures is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. See here they have given some figures and you can see some of its parts they have shaded. Okay, see here they have given some figures and it's some of its parts they colored or shaded. So what do you want to find is how much part they colored, that you should find out, and we should find the percentage of that. Let me see the first figure. See, only one part is shaded, isn't it? Only one part is shaded. But first of all, you should divide it into equal parts. Fraction, how you are studying? When you are dividing one part, when you are dividing that into equal parts, then only you should find its fraction. See here, in this one, they are not dividing it into equal parts. So first of all, divide it into equal parts. So how many parts will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total how many parts is there? 4 parts is there. Out of 4, how many is shaded? Only 1 shaded. Okay, see here. In this given circle, how many parts divided? It is divided into 4 parts. Okay, so total how many parts is there? 4 parts is there. So out of 4, how many parts they shaded? Only 1 part they shaded. So what is the fraction? Fraction is 1 by 4. And we are studying how to convert fraction into percentage. But we need percentage, isn't it? So here you are getting one fraction. How to convert it into percentage? Multiply it by 100. So what is it there? 1 multiplied by 100 is 100. 100 divided by 4 is, what is 100 divided by 4? Divide it. You will get 25. So what is 100 divided by 4? That is 25. So how much percentage is colored? Colored 25% colored. See here, given one shade. In that one, some parts they shaded. So how much parts they shaded you should find, and its percentage also should find. See the second figure. Here they given one circle. Total how many parts is there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total how many parts are there? 5 parts are there. So, what is the denominator? Denominator is 5. Out of 5, how many shaded? 1, 2, 3. How many shaded? 3. So, what is the numerator? 3. So, 3 divided by 5 is the fraction. Now, how you will convert it into percentage? Multiply it by 100. Now, what you will get? 3 multiplied by 100 divided by 5. Now you see 100 and 5 both are on the same table, 5 table. So you can do the cancellation, isn't it? 5 ones are 5. 5, 20 is 100. Isn't it? If you have any doubt, what you should do? 100 when you are dividing by 5, what you will get? What you will get? 20, isn't it? 100 you can divide by 5. What you will get the quotient? 20. 5 when you are dividing by 5 you will get 1. So when you are doing the cancellation, what you will get? 3 multiplied by 20. What is 3 multiplied by 20? That is 60. So how much percentage is the 60% colored? Now we see the third figure. How many parts is there? How many parts is there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total how many parts are there? 8 is there. So what is the denominator? 8. Out of 8, how many parts they shaded? Count. 1, 2, 3. Total how many shaded? 3. So what is the fraction? 3 by 8. Now this fraction we should multiply by 100 to get percentage. Now 8 and 100 both are on the same table, which is that 100 and 8 both are on 4 table, isn't it? 100 when you are dividing by 4 you will get 25. 8 when you are dividing by 4 you will get 2, isn't it? 25 fours are 100, 4 twos are 8. So 100 when you are dividing by 4 you will get 25. 8 when you are dividing by 4 you will get 2. So what is the final answer you are getting? 3 multiplied by 25 divided by 2. What is 3 multiplied by 25? 75 divided by 2. Either you can write this one as the percentage or write the mixed fraction. 75 when you are dividing by 2. So what is will get the mixed fraction? 37 1 by 2 percentage. You will see the next question. Find 15% of 250. This of means you should multiply. What is that? Multiply. So 15% of 250. What is 15% means? How you can write it as a fraction? 15% means that is 15 by 100, isn't it? That is a fraction. What is a percentage? Percentage means that is a fraction. Its denominator is 100, numerator is the percentage. So 15%, how you can write? 15 by 100. So instead of writing 15%, what you should write? 15 by 100 or 250. Now what is this means? Multiply. So what you should do? This fraction you should multiply with 250. So what you will get? 15 by 100 multiply by 250. So what is that? When your fraction multiply with the whole number, how you multiply? Multiply the numerator with the whole number divided by denominator. See here, 250 and 100 both having same number of zeros, so you can cancel. Here one, here also one you can cancel. You will see 15 and 10 both are on same table. Which table? 5 table. 5 3s are 15. 5 2s are 10. Now what you will get? 3 multiplied by 25 divided by 2. Now again you can do the cancellation because these all numbers are you will not get in same table. Now we see what is 3 multiplied by 25? That is 75 by 2. Already we find the answer. 75 by 2 is 37 1 by 2 percentage. Write this improper fraction, convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. So what you will get? 37 1 by 2 percentage. So not percentage, it's not percentage. 37 1 by 2. Let me see the next question. 1 percentage of 1 hour. 1 percentage of 1 hour. 1 percentage, how you can write? 1 by 100. Of means what? Into. 1 hour, convert it into minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Isn't it? 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 1 hour, how you can write? 60 minutes. Now we see how you will multiply this fraction. Numerator you should multiply with the whole number and denominator is unchanged. What you will get? 1 multiplied by 100. 1 multiplied by 60 divided by 100. What is 1 multiplied by 60? That is 60 itself. What is the denominator? 100. Now we see the numerator and denominator. Both numbers having same number of zeros. Here 1 0 you can cancel. Here also 1 0 you should cancel. Now what is remaining? 6 by 10. Now we see 6 and 10 are on the 2 table. Isn't it? 2 3s are 6. 2 5s are 10. So what is the answer? 3 by 5. It's be converted into minutes. See the next question. 20 percentage of rupees 2,500. 20 percentage of rupees 2,500. 20 percentage, what you can write? 20 by 100. Of means multiply it with the 2,500. So what is that? One fraction is you are multiplying with the one whole number. So what you should do? Numerator 20 you should multiply with the whole number. What is the denominator of the fraction? 100. Now we see these two numbers, both are having same number of zeros. Here 2 zeros and here also 2 zeros. You can cancel it. Now what is remaining? 20 multiplied by 25. We are not taking the denominator. What is the reason? Here the denominator is 1. So what is 20 multiplied by 25? 25 twos are 50. So when one more 0 is giving, what will get? 500. So what is the answer? 500. Now we see the next question. Here you want to find the whole quantity if 5% of it is 600. But whole quantity is 5% if you are taking, you will get 600. So there is one whole quantity. If it's 5% if you are taking, you will get 600. But they didn't give the whole quantity. You want to find that. So how to find that? 5% of it is 600. What is 5% means? 5% is 5 by 100 of it is 600. To find the whole quantity, what you should do? 600 you should multiply with the reciprocal of this fraction. What do you want to find? You want to find the whole quantity, isn't it? So to find that, what you should do? The given value 600, you should multiply with the reciprocal of this fraction. See here, 5% of one whole quantity is 600. 5% means 5 by 100. So 5 by 100 of the whole quantity is 600. So how to find the whole quantity? What you should do? 600 should multiply with the reciprocal of this fraction. What is the reciprocal of this fraction? 100 by 5. 100 divided by 5. So 600 multiplied by 100 by 5. Now what do you get? 600 here, one whole number you are multiplying with one fraction. Isn't it? One whole number you are multiplying with a fraction. So what you should do? Multiply the numerator and whole number. What is the denominator? 5. Now we see 100 or 5 or 600 or 5. These any two numbers you can cancel it because 100 and 5 are on the same table. 600 and 5 that was on the same table. How we will get 5? 5 ones are 5. 5 when you multiply with which number you will get 100? 5 multiplied by 20. Isn't it? See here 100 and 5 both are on 5 table. When you are dividing 5 by 5. When you are dividing 5 by 5, you will get 1. Isn't it? 5 ones are 5. 5 multiplied by 20 is 100. Now, the denominator is 1. So, now what is the final answer? 600 multiplied by 20. What is 600 multiplied by 20? 6 2s are 12. How many zeros is there? Here 2, here 1. So 3 zeros are there. See, directly you can multiply the number. 100 multiplied by 20. So what is that? 6 2s are 12. Total how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So when you are giving that value, what you will get? 12,000. So what is the answer? What is the whole quantity? That you will get 12,000. If you have any doubt, how you will check the answer is correct or not? 5% of whole quantity. Whole quantity here we are getting 12,000. What is 5% of 12,000? What you will get? 5% means 5 by 100 multiplied by 12,000. So 2 zeros when you cancel, what you will get? 5 multiplied by 120. It is 5 12s are 60. 1 0 is give. See, same answer you will give. Wait, 5% of the whole quantity is 600. So the answer is correct. Isn't it? When you verify, you will get the answer is correct. So what is the answer? 12,000 is the whole quantity. See the next question. 12% of it is rupees 10,000. Sorry, 1,080. So 12% of it is rupees 1,080. So how to find the answer? You know how to find the whole quantity? 12% means what? 12 by 100. 12 by 100 of it is rupees 1,080. Now, but how to find the whole quantity? This 1,080 you should multiply with the reciprocal of this fraction. So what is the reciprocal of this one? 100 by 12. What is the reciprocal of this fraction? 100 by 12. So what you will get? 12 and 1,080 both are in same table, isn't it? Which table? 2 table. So when you are dividing this number by 2, what you will get? 540. So write here 540. 12. How when you are dividing by 2, what will get? 6. Isn't it? 2 6 are 12. Now again 540 and 6 you can cancel because both are in 2 table. 2 3s are 6. 540 when you are dividing by 2, you will get 270. Write here 270. Now we see 273. Both are in which table? 3 tables. See? 3 ones are 3. 270 when you are dividing by 3, what will get? 3 9s are 270. 1 0 is there right in the quotient. What will get? 90. So what is the answer you are getting? When you are cancelling the numbers, you should cancel the numbers which are on the same table. So when you are cancelling the numbers, what you will get? 90 multiplied by 100. What is that? 9 ones are 9. Total how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros right there. So the answer you will get 9,000. So what is the whole quantity? Whole quantity is 9,000. Have you listened? The next question is convert given percents to decimal fractions and also fractions in simplest form. So they will give some percent. So that percentage you should convert into decimal fractions. What is decimal fractions? Means decimal numbers. So given one percentage that you should convert into decimal numbers. Then what is the next question? That this percentage you should convert into fractions in simplest form. So what do you want to do? First of all, given percentage you should convert it into decimal. Same percentage you should convert it into fractions in simplest form. So first of all, what is 25% means? How to write this in fraction? 25% is 25 by 100. And you have studied when you are giving one fraction, if its denominators are multiples of 10. So how to write the decimal number? Which is the number they are given? In this numerator, which number they are given? 25 right here. 100, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So you should move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So from the right you should count 1, 2. So where will be the decimal point? Here. So what is the decimal number? 0.25. So which is the decimal number? 0.25. So the percentage when you are converting into decimal, what you will get? 0.25. Now you see, we are getting 25%. 25% when you are converting into fraction. 25% means 25 by 100. You want to write it in simplest form. Simplest form means you should do the cancellation. You know 25 and 100 both are in which table? 5 table. 5 5s are 25. 5 when you multiply by 20 you will get 100. Isn't it? Now we see what you are getting? 5 by 20. Again you see 5 and 20 both are in which table? 5 table. 5 ones are 5. 5 fours are 20. So what you will get? 1 by 4. Now we see you can't do the cancellation. That means which is the final answer? 1 by 4. The percentage will convert into simplest form. So what you will get? 1/4. The similar sums I will give us homework. Do that and send through WhatsApp. Thank you, children.